Greetings and join us from a demonetized side of YouTube. Alright, greetings. Guess I'm not the only one. Project Camelot just got demonetized too. Join the club. Some of us don't. I make like, what, 50 cents a month from it. So they put like a 200 ads in front of a video, so I don't really, it's not a big loss really. I'm appealing it right now, see if I can get back, but right now you're welcome, those that don't have to watch all that crap before the video anyway. So how I'm going to be on here is another story. I think I'm safe for right now. So we'll just go back to our old ways of you can't win. I mean, doing channeling of aliens and stuff like this, and it's like, fuck. And the normies and all that, you're pretty much screwed. So we'll just we'll just see what happens. I think it'll be fine. So obviously there's agendas going on with the virus and everything, so quite alright. Yeah, it's and there's no other platforms, nowhere to go. Vimeo's a joke, nobody's there. And you can try to upload a bunch of stuff on Vimeo, and half of it will crash, and you have to re-upload it. So, and you forget what you uploaded, and it's just a mess, and it's just not very well. And there's BitChute. I just hooked up my channel to BitChute before all this happened, and it's supposed to send over to BitChute. It's not working. So things are going great. So yeah, there's Facebook, that's about it, and they're kind of knocking everybody out too, so there's nothing. So yeah, so we'll just see how things go. So welcome to modern times. So there's a earthquake in Nevada. I think it was a 6.8 or something like that, by Area 51. How convenient. There's that, and Space Force. Their flag. Oh, I was gonna put that in the thumbnail. I forgot about that. Doesn't matter. And do Men in Black channeling, and whoever else. That's right. Lockheed Martin. Depends on how you look at things. It's like your Google of the time, or your major tech company. Raytheon also, but Lockheed is, an early one that they don't talk about. Shadow government energies all around that, because of course, I don't have to worry about getting demonetized by saying that. So, as for the virus update, I gave updates on it. Of course I did channelings on it too, but the update on it, I still feel June and a couple months for the alien something to come up. Now for the alien event, what the Space Force just showed up. Well, let's take a little walk over there while we still can. Jeez. Us out there. Let's see here. Yeah, this is what I was gonna put as so this is the new Star Trek Space Force. That's basically a Star Trek thing. So it's the feeling on this. I forgot where I saw it. Okay, I forgot. There. Yeah, Star Trek. Yeah. How creative. It seems that my feelings are going to use Space Force as our disclosure. Yeah, I don't think aliens are going to be flying around or anything, but this is going to get more advanced. They just put their nice flag out there, so I mean, I have no guarantees of anything, but it feels like it's disclosure is Space Force connected, and it makes more sense with this getting more advanced, getting more, they're starting to show more, and it's like, wow, we didn't see that one coming. I mean, this is a good way to, to bring in a type of disclosure. Because I don't see aliens flying around anytime soon. It's good luck on that. But you know something's coming. But it seems like under... What is that? Everybody's wearing their nice masks. Isn't that nice? Yeah, it just seems like we're going into... Yeah. We're on the cover of Space Force. That's the feeling on all this. So alien disclosure... Space Force connected. Obviously, you're not going to get a whole lot of messages on all that, but that seems to be where things are going. Okay, so then you have Nevada. However, spell that. Earthquake. Here's the Nevada earthquake. I thought it was a 6. Yeah, it was 6.5. That was 6.8. Maybe they changed it. Maybe it was a Mandela effect. Probably not. So. Yeah, Area 51's not too far away from that, so not that you can do a map quest on that or not. Probably not. Did that even work? Did I hit the button on that? Here, let's go back here. Yeah, I think it's something screwing around. Anyway, just in case you missed that. There's that. Star Trek. So yeah, it feels like it's going to be all under the mirage of these guys. And there's your nice earthquake. I guess I hit a button or just didn't do something right. It's been a long day. Okay, if those are new to all this, I'm Tor.com. Private sessions. Or at a channel. Google Hands, Zoom, and channel by phone. Questions. I'm on May 8th. Is it May? Yeah, May 8th right now. Those will be answered tomorrow, hopefully. Same situation here. Our channels and heroes I do recommend. Social network. And awesomeness. So, thank you for support. It's been kind of an off day, so. Yeah. So, yeah, there's nowhere to go. I think this will be our news. I don't think anything's gonna happen as far as I know. Well, maybe I just put cat videos up from now on. I'll be safe. Fucking pathetic world. Okay, alright, so do a Men in Black connection, and we'll go from there. So, anybody, oh yeah, I was going to do channel text stuff, but I'm kind of sick of doing that. So I might do other, like Syrian connections, Palladian. Yeah, I'll start uploading that stuff during the week. We'll see how things go. Yeah, because I'll go to the parks, but I can do connections here. I don't feel like going around to somebody's neighborhood and channeling. I don't feel like doing that. As much as that sounds like a great idea, I'll probably get demonetized again if I do that. Jeez. Alright, so, yeah, obviously the world's very sensitive right now. There's definitely an agenda going on. Just kind of flow with it. Just roll with it. That's all we can do. So, alright, blessings. Here we go. Greetings. This is Agent Men in Black. Greetings to your human race of people of Earth. Those that don't believe in alien connections. Well, we have a surprise for you. Basically, your Earth is being lifted out of its old paradigm. It's what it's used to. It's putting on a new pair of pants, you can say. So it's, what does he call it? Being re-shingled. I guess that's another word for it. Your galactic collectives are being shifted closer into your reality more than you might realize. So, yes, you're being assisted as you're being moved around. Your Space Force, is, yes, a form of disclosure that has been approved by other alien energies, and of course your collective, to bring in a new age. As you know, there's a pandemic, everybody is losing their minds, and now you have a space force for some bizarre reason. So, and the timing of its creation is no surprise. It shows that you have a new regime here that's brought in their situation you're currently going through. As you go more out into space, your lifestyles change. So expect the unexpected. 4 weeks of transformation. 4 weeks, not exactly of panic, but transformation. That's all we can say. For those of you that are used to your old ways of living, are going to have a wake-up call. It's those that wish to adjust will adjust. Those that wish not to are going to find very hard to, like if you're a typewriter salesman, good luck on making some sales. And it has to do with your modern economy. Your JCPenney went away. Other things are on there losing their grip also. All this is, you're being reformatted. I mean, we should just throw some paint on you guys while you're at it. I mean, might as well, right? I mean, the face mask is humorous. It's not enjoyable to see that. It's to really show you change is on the way. And those of you that, obviously there's some areas where you have to wear these masks, but there's places where you do not, and you can take your power back. Other places they don't have any power, as you can see. Places where this is the hot zones are being, yes, gutted from within. So you're kind of wearing construction masks and helmets and things like that. And your world's never going to be the same. In 4 to 5 years, the world's never going to be the same. So expect more alien vibrations to slowly become integrated into your society of basically, yes, a major turn of events. I don't feel like many of you are going to get kicked off of YouTube, though. Yes, they're unhappy with what you're putting out there, but they're not going to cut you out altogether. David likes a whole different story. He's established himself, but others have not to worry. As your Earth's transformation is going on, alien energies are of course going to continue. Your alien gray, other beings are going to not broadcast themselves, but assist with your transformation. Technologies would be upgraded. I don't think you've heard that one before. But also you're opening up new timelines for alien events in your future. So currently new timelines are coming in. They're folding in. You're redesigning yourself now for it to occur. Once again, alien disclosure is still up to you. As many are still holding back, trying to get their lives together, you're going to shift into a more space productive society. So for you kind of like you're changing yourself so you can be more of a space type of being. You might not see it right now, but over time it all makes sense. Right now nothing makes sense. And if you look at your past, where your Great Depression occurred, that was a major shift too. Not many of you are wearing Great Depression type of clothing currently. Far as we see, no. So that caused a shift to drive, and it took, many decades for the shift to truly kick in. Same thing here. You didn't have any supercomputers that you're aware of during your Great Depression. So you look from your Great Depression time, and then where you went to from there. Same situation is happening here. Only difference here is you're going, more galactic, more outside your planet. Eventually. And many aren't interested in that. Many are part of the old vibrations, and those vibrations are being cleaned. You're opening your doors up more in certain places for a major purge that's coming. As your economy is going to somehow, stay afloat. But society is another story. It's going to go through it's going to have a harder time than your economy. Yes, many are having difficulties with their economy, of course, you understand, through job loss. But that shows that the person is kind of burning up on fire. A transformation is occurring. A major one. And expect more galactic messages from your universe. It's mentally prepared. It's going to go over many's heads, of course. It's not necessarily for your current time, but the vibration is. You might not understand what the hell they're talking about, but the energy is what's needed. Some of you will understand it, but most society will. Most society is not going to be thinking and talking the way they do right now. That's going to be seen as old-fashioned. They're kind of living in old-fashioned times right now. As their life currently today is going to be look like the Old West. It's going to, yeah, it's just not going to be all that exciting. For many of you already feel it. It's like, but it's going to look very, very dated. But many already see that. But your average human doesn't see it that way. But many of you do. That you can do better. You can have just a better lifestyle altogether. From a fourth-dimensional point of view. So the fourth-dimensional energy is stronger than you might think. Yes, your clothing has a lot to do with your... It works with your body. I know it sounds very strange right now. It's kind of like an AI energy. It's an energy all on its own. For weight loss and just body healing. Your clothing. Now, sort of. But in your future, it'll play a big role in it. It'll help you be healthier, mind thinking clearer, and just a whole new life. You tell that to your modern human, yes, they'll just cry out of their minds. So, yeah, clothing is just like a ship. As many of you talk about the ship, how it's AI and everything, well, in your alien perspective. Same thing with your clothes are going to be the same way. Not that you're going to put it in your closet, no. Your clothes will be talking to each other. No. But when you put it on, it talks to you. Currently, it does now to a degree. But as you move forward, it'll be new materials where you really feel it. And you just feel just a new energy. It upgrades your vibration. Now, currently, that, like I say, it is sort of happening now. But it's going to happen more in your future, though. It's part of the plan. So, all of you old folks right now that are currently enjoying your modern reality, yes, or dated old-fashioned people, basically. It's like you're living in the 1950s, you don't even know it. But others of you that are galactically aware see how unexciting your modern world is. And it can be so much more. And you're bringing that vibration in. And obviously the old world's kicking and screaming at this moment. Now, they open their minds, you'd be surprised, but many choose not to. For their own reason, they're not done with their learning at that level. So many of them will leave your world and go where they need to go. As for Lockheed Martin, yeah, I think you have an idea of their vibration here. They're a Men in Black type of infused company, you can say. Galactic company right in front of you, and who's looking? Why bother? Oh yes, all your aerospace companies are alien vibrations. Of course, they're connected to your militaries. But yes, you have aliens already here, and who would bother even noticing? Why bother? There is distraction, but you can... That's a test. That you can undistract yourself. Entertainment is, yes, here to help you grow. If you're growing in entertainment and learning about yourself, it's a whole different story. It's like you feel like you're changed. You're going into your past. Or a future life, for that matter. You're going into yourself when you look at entertainment. Obviously, you don't have to educate yourself all the time. But many of you know that, you look at, documentary, whatever it might be. The idea is to open you up. And sometimes connecting to your guides doesn't always work, so you look at entertainment instead for messages. Music also. So, alright, I think we have enough here for the moment. So, as Men in Blacks, yes, we're around, we're watching your show. Oh, yes, we are assisting your growth as it's need to be. We're not here to interfere. Some of you, yes, have our visitations, or visitation from us, to block out a lot of your memories, but when you look at the rest of your world, they're not ready for much of anything. And yes, some of us are completely vicious, yes. Some of our crew is not like humans at all. They absolutely can't stand it. But not everybody's like that. Yes, humanity is kind of in a cage. But that's going to be opened up very soon. Blessings to you, comrades. Blessings. Greetings. This is I Am, Relaxarians, blessings. Yes, a lighter vibration for you. As just your artists are going to become more of an artistic energy, basically showing the vibrations that are coming into your earth. Touching your soul, opening up your chakras, opening up your world, giving you an idea of what your future is to come. As you've seen in the past, it's going to become more prominent. As this many are becoming artists more than they might realize. They've got nowhere else to go. They have to put out their vibrations somewhere to keep their sanity. And that's when your earth transmission begins to occur. Basically, the artist puts it out there and humanity creates it. It's been going on for some time. But now you're going to be going to more of a galactic awareness where much of these creations, even of your past, some of your areas of the brave new world will be reinvented. You're going to reinvent a great deal. Yes, you're in a time of reinvention completely. And the feminine and the masculine and the feminine are going to see each other more clearly and heal each other instead of... It's been a slow healing and it's going to increase. It's currently now, as many are not getting along with each other. So there's ending relationships and creating relationships. And new twin souls are being created and new vibrations all within are happening. Basically more sun energy is being brought in too. You'd be surprised as your earth shifts, many of you are going through a hellish time, but you bring in more sun vibrations, new energies to give you a resolution to where there seems like there is no resolution currently. You don't know where things are going, so you create a new reality. And that's what's currently going on at this time. And Anunnaki beings, possibly, they might show themselves, many are reluctant. The Emperor doesn't want you to see what kind of clothes they're wearing, basically. But as your human becomes more friendly with each other, of course that's when your vibrations can unite. Now, right now, many are making new friends, more than they have before, and that's very important. Society is uniting closer than they ever have before. And that's another reason why this is occurring. New relationships, new connections, or disconnecting, whatever it might be. And that's where you have your new timelines opening up. New journeys, new everything. Magician energy is going to come through, as is your Gartha eventually. But right now, the human needs to figure out what it is. What's it want to be? Has not quite figured that out, has it? Not necessarily. As you let go of your everyday jobs, as many are doing currently, you're creating a new energy around themselves of reinvention. So it's not exactly a job loss, it's the end of that timeline. Now it's time to reinvent oneself, as many are doing on a current basis. And it is a hard transition, but over time it all, growth is never easy. But when you get to the plateau that you need to be, a new energy comes through. And that is the idea. Is basically you're reactivating it. This is why you need the people that you're around to keep yourself going through hard times. You'd be surprised those that are in the hardest times have quite a few people around them, and they don't always realize it. They don't always notice it. They're just noticing the negativity they're going through because their life has been jolted. So yeah, not everyone's always thankful for what they're going through, or thankful for who's around them. They think about, because like a part of them disconnected, then that also means you graduated. You get fired from a job, that means that you graduated from that job. Some feel it as a loss. It's like, well, graduation, when you leave a certain grade level, some do feel a loss. I want to be in 12th grade forever. Not everybody feels that, but some feel like they want to be in kindergarten forever. So it's kind of the same thing. You're graduating to the next level of your experience. So being fired and all that, it's just that you don't need that energy anymore. And now you're going to a new side of yourself. As you see it more that way, it's terrifying and exciting at the same time. And moving also is another energy, of course. A timeline shift. Especially when your state is kicking you out. As many of you experience that. You've been kicked out of many places. Getting kicked out of a house is one thing, but kicking out of a whole state or country. Country is even bigger timeline shift. And that's where you're going to start becoming more aware of all of these things that's around you. It becomes more clear. You're going to understand, yes, it's all on how you look at things. Your Queen of Elizabeth, her vibration, yes, it's not exactly, people need that energy, even if they don't agree with it. Most need a leader. That's why that's there. They're not ready to lead themselves, as you can see. Many of you have brought an independent vibration there, but most of your society chooses not to. Eventually that's going to shift, but not. That's why another reason why she hasn't left, because many are holding on to her vibration. Especially now, people are terrified. They can't lose everything. But when these major leaders leave, your world's not going to be the same anymore. Yes, when mommy and daddy leave, or your queen, it's kind of like a mother, that's what. When that one leaves, goodbye old world. So that's why it hasn't happened quite yet. So it kind of gives you monarchies in one way to see where your shift is going to occur. Your pope is one thing, but that can be recycled pretty quickly. That is a timeline shift, though. Queen is a big timeline, as many of you know. Holding on to many states, many countries. Once that heals, she leaves the earth. World not the same ever. Yes, it will be in mourning. Once again, graduation's never easy. Many wish to stay in the same grade forever, but that grade eventually kicks you out. That's where you're going to start experiencing this on this planet. You're experiencing it right now. Graduation is horrible, as many of you say. Now, many of you can't wait. We see that. Many of you are already on your spaceship flying off the planet. And that is, of course, another test, because you're bringing that vibration here of your Space Force, of your alien fleets. Obviously, it's not happening quick enough, but you are sharing that with your collective. You're showing things in astral also. This is the life you can live. Because many in astral are living like cave people there, too. They're living like cave people here. They're living cave people in astral. Things have not changed quite that much in astral. Many don't want to see everything. As much as they're supposed to see, they put wall after wall after wall. I don't want to see all that. This is why things are not evolving that quickly here. That's one of the reasons. Yes, you have problems here. You have problems there. You have problems everywhere. Many just don't want to see where they can go. That's part of their lessons, of course. We quite understand that. But a lot of those walls are coming down. That is what your new age is here. So, blessings to you on your connections. Blessings.